It's a lady in London here. Today I'm coming to you from Armenia, and I want to take you around and show you some of my favorite places in this country. From centuries-old churches and monasteries to the capital of Yerevan, there's a lot to see and do here. As always, there's more on my blog, aladyinlondon.com, but first let's go see what we find.
My other half and I are staying at a beautiful boutique hotel in Yerevan. I'll put a link to where you can book it in the description of this video on YouTube. We're in Armenia on a 2-day tour from Tbilisi. After a smooth border crossing, our first stop is a famous monastery. The Hagpat Monastery is a UNESCO World Heritage Site in the town of Oliverdi. It was built between the 10th and 13th centuries, and it's stunning to see. After touring the monastery with our guide, we stopped for lunch at a roadside food court near Lake Sevan. Soon we reached the lake itself. It's not only the largest body of water in the Caucasus, but also one of the largest freshwater alpine lakes in Eurasia. After taking in the lake, the next stop on our tour is the Monastery of Gegard. It's located at the entrance to the Azat Valley near Yerevan. This place was founded in the 4th century, and it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The caves here are stunning to see. The next stop on our itinerary is the Garni Temple. It's a reconstruction of a classical building in the village of Garni that dates back to the 1st century. It's the best-known structure from pre-Christian Armenia, and it's thought to be a pagan temple dedicated to the sun god. Soon we arrive in Yerevan and check into our hotel, which is in the city center. After getting settled in, we head to a cool cocktail bar called Simona. We order their excellent signature drinks and chat with the bartender. He tells us all about Armenia and everything about Armenian brandy. After drinks, it's a short walk to dinner at Renommée. This fine dining restaurant in Yerevan is known for its tasting menus, theatrical presentation, and great wines. We settle in for an evening of culinary delight as our server takes us on a journey through modern Armenian cuisine. From eggplant to trout and a delicious apricot dessert, it's our favorite meal of the trip. The next morning, our Armenia itinerary continues with a sightseeing tour of Yerevan. Our guide takes us to cultural highlights like the Cascade Complex and the Center for the Arts before driving us to a brandy tasting at a local factory. From there, we continue our tour with a somber stop at the Armenian Genocide Memorial. It's dedicated to the 1.5 million Armenians who perished in the genocide in the early 20th century. After seeing the memorial and touring the museum, we drive to our last stop in Yerevan, the Victory Park. This place has everything from old military airplanes to a monumental statue of Mother Armenia. There are great views over the city from here too. We wave goodbye to Yerevan, and our itinerary continues with a stop in Dilijan. This historic resort village is situated in the heart of a national park, and it's known for its historic buildings, charming atmosphere, and small handicraft shops. We walk around with our guide, taking in the surroundings and the Greek-style amphitheater in town before heading back to Tbilisi.
Thanks for coming around Armenia with me. I hope you've enjoyed the tour, and I hope it's inspired you to get out and explore this part of the world yourself someday. It's worth a special trip. As always, there's more on my blog, aladyinlondon.com, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel before you go. Happy travels.